Women who accepted a shut-up ring proposal, how is the marriage faring? When Roger proposed to me in our tiny apartment, it wasn't romantic. He didn't get down on one knee or give some heartfelt speech. Instead, he tossed a ring box at me while I was doing dishes and said, "Here, maybe this will shut you up about commitment." I should have thrown that box right back at him. But after dating for 4 years, watching all my friends get married, and dealing with my mom's weekly biological clock lectures, I was desperate. The ring wasn't even new. It was his grandmother's, and not in the sweet, meaningful way. He just didn't want to spend money on a new one. A week after the proposal, I discovered why he suddenly decided to propose. His company was rolling out a new family-friendly benefits package. Married employees would get better health insurance, housing allowances, and even priority for promotions. The deadline to register was in 2 months. I knew it wasn't perfect, but I convinced myself it was just pre-wedding jitters. Roger wasn't great at showing emotion, but he did provide stability. He had a good job, never cheated, and his mom liked me. That's more than some of my friends could say about their marriages. The wedding was small, courthouse ceremony followed by dinner at Olive Garden. Roger complained about the $500 bill for 20 people. That should have been red flag number 57. 2 weeks after we got married, the benefits kicked in. Roger got a raise and a corner office. I got a husband who started staying late at work every night, claiming he had to earn these new perks. That's when I discovered my own loophole in his perfect plan. See, Roger's company had this other policy he didn't read carefully. Spouses of employees were entitled to educational benefits, including full tuition reimbursement at any accredited university. The policy had no maximum cap and no minimum grade requirements, just enrollment and completion. I'd always wanted to go to law school but couldn't afford it. Roger laughed when I mentioned it while dating, saying lawyers were just professional liars. The day after I found the policy, I applied to 3 law schools. I got accepted to all of them. When I told Roger, he turned pale. "You can't do that," he sputtered. "The company will make me pay for it." I smiled sweetly. "Actually, they can't. It's in the benefits package you were so excited about. Page 47, paragraph 3. He tried everything to stop me. First, he threatened divorce. I reminded him that divorce before 1 year would trigger an audit of his benefits. Then he tried claiming we couldn't afford my textbooks. I pointed out that those were covered too. Finally, he went to his HR department trying to find a way out. They were thrilled. Apparently, I was the first spouse to take advantage of the education benefit in 5 years. They even featured us in the company newsletter. Supporting employees' families, a success story. Roger had to sit through a photo shoot, grinning painfully while I talked about how his company's generous benefits were helping me achieve my dreams. Law school wasn't easy, but spite is one hell of a motivator. I graduated near the top of my class. Roger's company paid $180,000 for my degree. The day after graduation, I filed for divorce. The timing was perfect. Just over 3 years married, well past any benefit audit periods. During divorce proceedings, Roger's lawyer looked like he was having a stroke when I brought up the legal precedent supporting my case. I got the house. Last I heard, Roger's company changed their benefits policy. Spouses now have a $10,000 lifetime cap on educational reimbursement. But I'm not worried about that. I just made partner at my firm specializing in employment law. NTM, yesterday, Roger's new wife reached out to me on Facebook. She wanted advice about going to medical school. I sent her a copy of the updated benefits policy, highlighted the loopholes, and wished her luck.